Father, we thank you for who you are, for your graciousness, for your kind mercies to us. We acknowledge you today as the Lord in heaven, our Savior, the one who provides, the one that promises the future, one of hope. It's not wishful thinking, but one of hope that has confidence and assurance of eternal life for those who believe. So today, in the name of Jesus Christ, we come before you with this one that's departed from us, and we are releasing her unto you. In Jesus' name, amen? Amen. I want to just say on behalf of my sister Sherry Barbary, my brother Bradford Bushak, and our other brother, Dan Barbary, thank you for being here. I know it's difficult, to travel from where you come from. And those of you that were able to be with us on Thursday for the memorial service, again, thank you for being there and supporting us. I also again want to publicly acknowledge my brothers and sisters for what they've been having to deal with over the past 2 years. For me personally, we're very proud. As a lot of you know, when you're dealing with a loved one in the latter years of life, it's not easy, especially when they're dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's. So I'm grateful for the work that they did. For Dee again, the caregiver that was with Mom for the last year of her life, is here with us today. Thank you very much. The Lord tells us in 2 Corinthians that He's a God of all comfort. That even though we go through afflictions and hardships in life, He actually allows us to take those afflictions, those hardships, and apply them towards other people who go through the same thing, right? You've been through difficult things, you now have the experience and the witness of how you were able to get through those. So the Lord uses that so that you can comfort one another. And so, today we get to say goodbye to somebody that I'll refer to as Mom during the next few minutes, but to each one of you, it may have been a different name. It may have been a grandmother, it may have been an aunt, a friend, co-worker, what have you. So, for us, it's Mom. Always has been. The Lord tells us that when we die, is that when we leave this physical body, is that when we join Him, is that it happens in a twinkling of an eye. It's not a flash. It's not blinking, but it's instantaneous. There's no delay. There's no absence. There's no place that we have to go hang out for a while, but we're instantly with Him. So to be absent from His body is to be present with Him. So Mom, she's with Him now. And every pain, every suffering, everything of her life that wasn't right, that wasn't correct, that she struggled with, whether it was public knowledge or it was very private for her and nobody knew about it, that doesn't exist anymore. She's now received a glorious body. It's perfected. Every dance move that she could not do on this physical earth, every pirouette, every jump that she couldn't do, she can do now. Her capacity, her mental capacity, is greater than it ever was while she was on this earth. So, with that, I rest. I am grateful. I'm excited to be able to celebrate her life. As sad it is for us to know we can't go to her house and see her, that we can't go hang out and have the political or the religious conversation, or the conversations about the latest cat issue or what have you, or addition or subtraction or what have you. We can't do that anymore. And so for us, we've lost the anchor. We've lost that anchor in our family. But we know we go on. We know that we are our own anchors with our family. So we hope amongst ourselves that the thing that she did and the way that she reflected life, she reflected the character of Christ because of her passion for animals in the kingdom and taking care of them. And everyone that was neglected or unwanted, that's the only one she would take. And I can't tell you how much that is Jesus Christ. He took the ones that were neglected, the ones that were unwanted, the ones that were scorned, the ones that were looked down upon, the ones that didn't have in life. Those are the ones that He went to. And so Mom, had that gift that God gave her. That was her passion, that was her job on this earth to do. She did it well. And she had a passion for dance. She loved to do ballet. As her brother shared, it was her Tahitian dance and Hawaiian dance. She had a passion for that. But she was one of the most beautiful persons I'd ever seen. I thought it was just because she was my mom, but as I began to grow up, you know, Brad alluded to that, how hot she was. You know, you look at these pictures of her and you're just going, geez, you know, incredible. She's beautiful. And she's even more beautiful than that. So we're assured. Jesus said, I'm the resurrection and I'm the life. And anybody who believes in him has eternal life. So that is our hope. That is what we share. Now our mom, she fought the good fight. The right cause. You know, her life doesn't end. It's not over in the sense of her loss. It's her gain. The Apostle Paul said these words. He said, for me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. For I'm hard-pressed between the two, having a desire to depart and to be with Christ, which is far better. So her death isn't final. Her death continues and goes on, but she's just in a different place. She's doing a different work, with a different capacity. The Word tells us that our life here is short. The Lord said it's as a handbreadth. And even those of us who seem so secure, who seem to have it all together for the moment, is that it's over quick. So she would tell us this. I know that she would encourage us to live our lives, each one of us who are here, and to live them well, to do the right thing, to support the underdog. And she would say it would cost you too to do so. Because if it doesn't cost us, then maybe we're not doing enough. Let's pray. Lord, we come and we're saying goodbye. This is the final meeting, the final place where Mom's ashes are going into the ground. In fact, we not only say goodbye to her, but we also here witness our dad. So we, in a sense, almost together say goodbye to both of them, although we've already done that years ago. There's a certain finality for us. But I pray for each one who is here, who maybe doesn't believe in you, Lord, that they would seriously put aside the religion stuff and they would look at the relationship. Because without you, there is no love. Without you, we might as well just party, have a great time, eat, drink, be merry, do whatever we want. Because if there isn't you, there is nothing. There is nothing. So you're our hope. And I know that we will see her again. I know I will see my mom. I know that we will see her dancing, doing things, and we love you, Lord. In Jesus' name. I know, Daniel, you had something you wanted to share. You can go over here and stand there.
Well, thank everybody for coming out here. That's fantastic. I enjoy the joy of coming and celebrating Marge's life, and especially here in San Pedro, where I was raised. This is coming home to me. I grew up here, and just before the service, I went up. My mom's buried right in the pits up there, and I went up there to visit her. And I was walking around because I couldn't remember exactly where she was at. I was reading all these names. I was seeing all these names of people I grew up with. You know, people I knew in this town. Because this was a small town at one time. Not like it is today, but you kind of knew everybody in town. When you grew up in San Pedro, you knew everybody's business. Here I am back, and when I first met Marge, I was invited to a church social by my best friend, and that's where I met Sherry. It was on my birthday, March 23rd, 1963. And I always remember that date. And then shortly afterwards, Sherry and I started dating, shortly afterwards, but I worked at it. And then I met Marge, and I was sharing this with Thursday when we had the service. Now, boy, my girlfriend's mom is like a movie star. You know, she was just wow, and just a fantastic lady. And usually, son-in-laws have a lot of, you know, bad stories to tell about their mother-in-law. Some of you might not be old enough to remember a song that was out years ago about mother-in-laws. They don't play it anymore. I guess it's not politically correct. But, you know, that's kind of really how a lot of people think about their mother-in-laws. But I had a different, Marge was like, became like a mother to me, especially these last 2 years when she was going through dementia here. And Greg was in Florida, and Brad has to fly all around the world to do his business. And so Sherry and I were here a lot more because of that, and got to talk to her a lot more, got to be more personal with her. And one of the things I would do every time we come, because she started forgetting who we were and who Greg was and who Brad was and Sherry and I were. And I get out this picture album that I made up for her with the family, and we go to Brad's house later, we got it there to kind of look through it, and I would, you know, this is Greg when he was a baby, and Brad when he was a baby, and this is where you guys went to Canada and Disneyland, New York. And you know, that was my routine every time I got there, is try to remember, you know, your kids again. And it was a sad thing to see her mind go like that, and it's exciting now to know that her mind is renewed and she's with Jesus in a lot better place. And as I read from the Bible Thursday night about John 14, when Jesus was telling his disciples he's leaving and has to go through being crucified, they were just really obviously troubled about it. You know, you can't leave us now. We've been with you for 3 years. And said, you know, don't let your hearts be troubled. Where I go, I'm going to prepare a place for you. And I have a special room for you. And it's for eternity. And that is where Marge is now, is one of those special rooms. And being with all her relatives that she's has passed on before, and her friends, she's rejoicing. And I just pray that all of us will be there, rejoicing one day in the great banquet hall that we'll have. Also, seeing her nephews and nieces here also reminds me that she was the oldest of the family when she was well, the firstborn. And she had 2 sisters and a brother, and they have all passed already. So even though she was the oldest, she was the last one left. And so it's like, you know, the cornerstone is kind of being buried here. And I just, you know, praise all the things she did, the exciting life that she lived, the stories she would tell. Like these last 2 years, it was easier to have her go back and remember things than to remember the present. She'd forget that she went out with Brad the night before and had dinner. But if I asked her about her dad, and when she first started working at the First Bob's Big Boy in Glendale, she would tell the stories about being a waitress and how her dad didn't like that at all. You know, he was very upset that she was a waitress. That was like the lowest job you could take, and how upset he would be. And when she was dating, how afraid she was every time she brought her dates over that he would be, you know, really strict with her. And she kept thinking that Sherry was her sister Lorraine. She would always refer to her as Lorraine when we went over there. And she would tell stories about her sisters and them growing up and stuff. So I just feel privileged that I got to know her, and also it was my job to scan all her old pictures and put that together for the family. And so I got to feel like I also grew up with her when she was a little child and knew her grandparents. So Marge, you know, I know it won't be that much longer before we all rejoice and be with her. I just praise God that you were in my life, and you had the daughter you had. That I just been blessed to have a beautiful wife and have a beautiful mother-in-law. Not too bad son-in-law, brother-in-law, excuse me. I'm the son-in-law.
Are you sure?
You know, I have dealt with it over the years. So, thanks, Greg.
Brad, you want to share?